What if you never had to write help docs ever again? We all know the pain of creating and updating documentation. You spend hours and hours managing it, only for the next release to put it out of date. I'm Daniel, co-founder of Brainfish, and today we're launching a world first, self-generating knowledge bases that use vision-powered AI agents to discover, map, and document exactly how your digital product experience works. Let me show you how.
Okay, so Ambience allows the self-service agent to observe users using a product and then look at what they're seeing and then create documentation by extrapolating that user against other users and looking at the different functionality. So in practice, when we take a demo product here that we have called Ticket Track that I've created, it's an event management platform. We've got the ability to explore some events. You can see I can view some details. While I'm navigating around, you can see that there's a Brainfish agent in the bottom right. So I can click that, I can ask questions about this experience, but what's happening here in the background is the ambient agent is actually observing my experience, and it's continually observing and learning and seeing what I'm looking at and looking for anything that might be different to what other users have seen. What then happens is that information is then documented in knowledge. And so in Brainfish, we're back in the Brainfish platform now. We've got a couple different options for knowledge, but you can see here that we've got an ambient knowledge option. And so this has been created by our self-service agent that's sitting in my product. And from the ticket track option, I can open it up. I can see what the learned content is. And I can open it up. You see we've got really rich knowledge documentation that's been created around how this experience works and how users can utilize it. So it's got step-by-step instructions, it's got troubleshooting information, some FAQs, all observed based on how the user interacted with the product and what's available. And the great thing about this is because we can do pattern recognition against other users, we can essentially see what good looks like in terms of the experience and document that. So we're not just taking random user sessions and hoping for the best. We're actually really looking at what's making users successful. And then from an actual end user point of view, if I need to understand how to use this experience, I can say, how do I book an event? And we can immediately use the Brainfish self-service agent to answer that question off that content with a rich multimodal response. I can do follow-up questions, and you can see the source there is that generated content. So this is a continuous way for us to create product documentation that's always up to date. It's a really, really exciting change to the way that people do documentation. And having spent a lot of my career writing product docs, this is a whole new way to think about it. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that you can augment it with your own documentation through our platform. You've got the ability to add a managed CMS, so you can add in additional content here. You can add knowledge sources like a website or your Zendesk account or other support platforms you might use. And you've also got the ability to then augment the agent. So as an agent, if the self-service agent is sitting in the platform, you have the ability to add API actions where it can basically do action calls in addition to this learned information. And so this can help our users to complete tasks, to solve problems, and all just by defining what type of problem the user is trying to solve through intent matching. And then we can do an API call through an action. So it really helps users to get the most accurate and up-to-date information about how the product works, solve these problems, and then execute on the tasks that they need to complete in order to get the best out of your product. It's really simple to install. So when we talk about installation, agents are just here on the left-hand side. When you sign up to Brainfish, by default, we create a customer support agent for you. And so you can create that agent, or you can navigate into this ticket track agent that we have here in this demo. And you'll see within this demo, we've got the new agent style pop-up where you can preview it, you can test it out, and then you've got all the range of customization, and to embed it, it's just a really simple JavaScript snippet. So you just copy and paste that into your code. It can be done in a range of languages, so super supported for all types of web apps. Which is great. And then from here, you've also got the ability to then turn on this ambience functionality. So the ambience functionality allows it to continually observe and learn the product. And you can see there, it's got that information. We obfuscate all PII data, so we don't use that in terms of generating product docs. So it's really privacy first in the way that it works. But it's a fantastic way to create continually updated documentation. So that's it. We hope that this is something you enjoy. Really looking forward to hearing feedback on it.